strong for this.
Everything on the main card, they did. I can finally say this for a WWE pay-per-view. I haven't been able to say this in years. They've finally built a very strong pay-per-view throughout the month.
Oh, yes, they did.
Where, who knows what's going to happen? We could be completely wrong on all of our picks. This is very unpredictable.
Mm-hmm. Now, speaking of unpredictable, here, let's go to the big two for the night. Starting with one possibility for the main event. The men's traditional Survivor Series match. We've got Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and Triple H representing Raw. And then we've got Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura, and John Cena on the SmackDown side. I don't even know where to begin. Guys, what do you got?
I got nothing.
Do not ask me about Survivors for this match, because I have no clue.
What do you think about Survivor Series?
It's the Survivor Series rule for the show. We have the Survivors section. Just throw names out there, man. Jeez.
Just throw names out there?
Whichever team you choose as the winner.
Oh.
What I want to do...
I thought you just said throw out random names.
What I want to do is I want to pick Raw because SmackDown won last year.
Interesting.
However, the catalyst here is Triple H. Because...
Not just Triple H, just the whole Kurt Angle, Stephanie McMahon, Triple H build.
Well, yeah, but the thing... It's all on Triple H for this match in particular. Okay. Does he stay the course with Raw? Or does he turn on Kurt Angle in this match? If he turns on Kurt Angle, SmackDown takes it.
But will he turn?
But I don't think he will.
There are so many factors that could lead to someone turning on each other. There's even rumors of because Jason Jordan felt betrayed by Kurt Angle, that it would be the whole storyline would be a Jason Jordan heel turn. There's Triple H that you just talked about. There's even on the SmackDown side, there's the wild cards of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
And I think that's the more important thing. I think that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are going to cost SmackDown the win. I'm saying Kurt Angle and Triple H survive for Raw. And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn cost Shane McMahon the match. And furthering the Shane versus Kevin.
You know what?
That.
The more you talk about it, the more reasons I'm coming up with a Raw win for this one, to be perfectly honest with you. If we're talking rosters alone, it's a virtual even split. But looking at all the outside factors, along with some other ones I'll get into later, this, in my opinion, I got to agree with you. I think Raw is going to take this year.
I'm going with Raw for taking it, and for only one reason, and that's the whole 25th anniversary that's coming up. They want to make Raw look super strong for the 25th anniversary.
I didn't even think of that. That's true too.
That's why I'm saying that Triple H is going to stay the course here. We know that we're probably going to get. I have a feeling we're going to get Triple H versus Kurt Angle in WrestleMania.
Oh, absolutely. That
one's going to
I think that's definitely going to happen.
Now that, as soon as he came out on Raw and said that, and said what he said, I was like, okay, and they got into that little stare down. I was like, there's your WrestleMania photo right there for their match. Boom, there it is. It's already done. So, but that isn't going to start taking place until after Survivor Series. They're going to stay the course so they can take down Shane McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll move on to their issue on Raw. But we know how Braun Strowman is going to be eliminated.
Oh yeah,
we know.
We know
he's
how
going to be eliminated by Kane.
We know pretty much how most of the Raw team is going to get eliminated. Somehow, through a misunderstanding with Finn Balor, that's how Samoa Joe is going to get eliminated. Joe's going to get pissed off and attack Finn Balor, and that's going to cost Finn Balor the match. Braun Strowman's going to get taken out by Kane. So it's actually going to be Kurt Angle and Triple H through probably a good portion of this.
I think Braun Strowman takes out at least Bobby Roode. Braun Strowman will take out... I can see him taking out Bobby Roode and Shinsuke.
To be perfectly honest, I actually think I could see him take out Cena.
I can see him taking out Bobby Roode, Randy Orton, or Cena. One of them.
No,
I'm not
because they're gonna want Braun Strowman to come out looking like a monster, and then Kane will come out.
The only reason I'm not saying Nakamura here is because I still think there's a possibility they can use him to win the Royal Rumble, and they're gonna want him to at least still maintain him looking like a credible threat.
He's gonna be one of the final people.
He'll be. I think it'll be 2-on-2. I think it'll be Hunter, Triple H, and Kurt Angle versus Shane McMahon and Shinsuke Nakamura.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I think the closing factor in this is you're going to see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn help Triple H defeat Shane McMahon, and I actually see Triple H being the one getting the final pin, and you just see him looking at Kurt Angle saying, "This is me. This is me." Me saving this for you.
Yeah, and
it's like the only reason you won is because of me.
And then you find out that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are moles for Triple H, which makes it which will make complete sense.
I don't see it fully going down as moles. I just basically it's like Kevin Owens is on great terms with Triple H, and he hates Shane McMahon. It's just him helping. It's not a whole Raw versus SmackDown factor. It's just Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Shane McMahon factor.
Yeah, either way, there's so many different factors that can add up to the same net result.
I'm going to second you, Brian, and I'm going to say my survivors are going to be Kurt Angle and Triple H.
And what could also be is they could say Shane McMahon sent Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn home, and during that time, Triple H gave them a little phone call.
That too.
It was like, hey, what do you think about doing this at the Survivor Series?
I don't want Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn off of SmackDown.
Oh, I'm not saying that they're off of SmackDown. It's just Triple H giving them a phone call.
They interfere on Raw's behalf for one night.
Can you want to take care of Shane McMahon?
They may like SmackDown, they just don't like Shane McMahon. That much we know.
I just see them doing it in for themselves, not just because Triple H asked them to. I see Triple H and doing his own separate thing.
Yeah, I'm just saying there is a chance because of the fact that Triple H is the one who brought Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in. So I'm like, there's always that chance.
I see a handshake with Kevin Owens with Triple after they take down Shane.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, hi Hunter, how you doing? All right, bye. We're serving him on a silver platter. No, because they like you so much.
Or it could be like, you gave me the title. You gave me the Universal title. Here, this is my gift to you.
I can see, honestly, I can see them go, just with this hyper happy thing that Sami Zayn is doing. I can just see him going up to Triple H and just being like, "Hey, Triple H, good to see you. Oh wow, big gulps, huh? All right. Well, see you later." I had to do it.
So very well done.
Thank you. But again, that brings us to our what could possibly be one main event. Not quite sure which match is going to end it, but either way, we got Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles, champion versus champion, Fellas, who do you got?
I'm saying that this is the obvious match to end it. Champion versus champion.
But who wins?
It's a match that actually makes sense as the end match, not as the other one was, Lesnar versus Mahal. If that ended the pay-per-view, oh my god! but
it's like,
this, okay. I don't think Lesnar loses until WrestleMania. That's my god honest opinion. Okay,
So
I don't think it's smart for Lesnar to lose until WrestleMania. I will say that AJ Styles will put up the biggest fight. AJ Styles will last the longest.
This will definitely be Brock Lesnar's best match as Universal Champion.
He will bring Brock Lesnar closer to a loss than he's been since this title reign began. But Brock Lesnar is money. Vince McMahon knows this, and he also knows that the best way to build him up for a main event match at WrestleMania, he can't lose. And AJ Styles does not get hurt by being beaten by Brock Lesnar. Okay.
He won't be hurt by this, but yes, Brock Lesnar does. He shouldn't lose until on the build to WrestleMania. That's why I'm going to go with Brock Lesnar as well. But it's the one deciding factor of how it's going to end, and the one factor that actually is missing from this show is Jinder Mahal himself. And I actually see him being the benefact of why AJ Styles loses. So it doesn't hurt AJ Styles losing to Brock Lesnar. It's gonna look like AJ Styles might actually win until Jinder and the Singh brothers show up, distract him, and then while the ref is distracted with the Singh brothers, Jinder Mahal comes out and takes down AJ Styles.
And then after the match,
Brock Lesnar F5.
And then after the match, okay, Brock Lesnar murders Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers, just because he remembers what Jinder Mahal said about him before the title changed. So
I'm just going to come right out and say it. I'm just going to go with AJ Styles on this one. For a number of reasons. Number one, if we're looking at the even split theory as far as who's going to win this whole show, I'm thinking AJ Styles can be the linchpin that takes it and breaks whatever tie that they're leading up to towards the end of the night. That's number one. Number two, the idea that AJ Styles, again, could take that loss and not be hurt by it, you're right. However, this is also Brock Lesnar we're talking about. Brock Lesnar looked like a threat coming out of the womb. I think he can handle this.
I'm sorry, the out of the womb thing actually just clicked in on me now.
That was awesome.
Delayed reaction.
That was awesome.
It was just like it's like delayed, out of the room. Oh, I see what you did there.
Dangerous vaginas. All right. But yes,
suplex vaginas.
Yes, that's how they work. But anyway, all that aside, even if Jinder Mahal does end up interfering, which I'm not 100% convinced that he will, for all we know, he could even end up attacking Brock, just out of all the insults that him and Heyman have been just dumping on him, like, oh yeah, you're not on his level, blah, blah, blah. Literally, Jinder Mahal could be used for any purpose in this match, if they even use him at all. So, if anything, because this match of the night are up in the air, are really hard to call, this is one of those matches where I'm just going to completely follow my heart on this one, for better or for worse, and I got to go with my boy AJ.
Actually, with you saying that with Jinder Mahal attacking Brock Lesnar, I see that happening too. I actually see it more happening than my previous statement on how it's going to go down.
I could see him trying to attack both of them and failing.
I could see the Singh brothers distract